How to cultivate safe and happy relationships. Cultivate me to me relationship before me to you. Hi, this is Smredhi from Peacefulme. I work as a mental wellness practitioner and a life coach. Today, I will be discussing the base of healthy relationships for all those people who wish to have genuine connections and have faced lot of relationship issues. First, I will start with the belief. Yes, there are people who created genuine human connections and joyful living through inner healing. Connections where they feel emotionally safe, loved, and stable. So it is possible. The base of happy me to you is based on how much I'm easy and comfortable with my life and with myself, with or without anybody. By no ways I'm training self-isolation or I'm saying we don't need people. We need human touch in our life. But this is to get self-alignment, self-connection and grounding. This makes person emotionally safe and okay in self and reduce our dependency on others outside. This is important so we can get out of inner poverty, which can make us drink from any cup, and in that starving, we are exposed to drink poison also. Second, in this self-alignment, we can live in our own lovingness and warmth. And this feeling and reflecting lovingness and warmth will make us attract right people with whom we will feel safe, loved, and encouraged. We would love to be with them. Our outside relationships are generally the relationship reflection of our relationship with our own self. How can a person who has no idea of how to accept, understand, and love himself will be able to give acceptance, understanding, and love to the other? When we have not seen blue color, then from where we can explain how blue color is to the other? This is being in okayness first, being in full acceptance first, and being in self-love before we enter in that healthy relationship. Not only for our bright side, the acceptance needs to be for our shadow side also, because there is no one on this planet who is without shadow side. Embracing our both the sides will make us embrace both the sides of the other, and every person wants this loving touch, which cannot be given superficially. It needs to come from inside to outside effortlessly, and we all recognize genuine love and concern. But do you know what the real problem here is? It is living peacefully and joyfully with self. Other is not the problem. Enjoying own company and life is a problem. So many people I know, they have every comfort and everything in their life and can live the life which they want to live, but they are not able to. And the moment they try to enjoy their own company, they feel unsafe, they feel restless, and different fears come on their mental surface. And they want to hold somebody. Whether the person is toxic, abusive, then also they want to hold him. They are not facing this problem without any reason. There is a reason for this. We all go through impacts and traumas in our life, and it has its own effects. And in this case, there is some impact in the core of this person. There is some trauma in the core of this person. Some earlier story, childhood trauma, and they survived the impact. But in this process, they abandoned themselves and could not develop from inside to outside. The self-abandonment is linked with whole spectrum of other features, like fear of abandonment from others, which is a part of insecure attachments. In insecure attachments, person has strong emotional need of love and connection. But the moment they go in love, fear comes with it. And either they try to hold the person tightly so that he should not leave them and go, or they themselves leave their love or connection in order to protect themselves from rejection and hurt, and they self isolate, or they do both, holding and rejecting. So these people feel love and fear from the same source, from the same person. This can happen as they have witnessed and felt parents' fear and suffering in themselves, or because one of the parent was a source of love, fear, or even abuse. So all this has contaminated the mind. Tinted glasses shows tinted world. They feel the person to whom they love will hurt and abuse them also. They don't know the other side of the reality is also there. The fear which they are feeling from the other is a reflection of their own fear and has nothing to do with other or outside. But this fear will not let any relationship to develop. And in fact, it can create toxic relationships. And in our society, as the age comes, the marriage pressure is so much that without healing themselves, they enter in marriage, which makes them more lonely than before. And they bleed on those people who have not even cut them. To know more about this, please listen to my last free podcast, Marriage is Not for Everybody. Link is shared below. So in this mental state, their own needs become invisible and they are focused on others and live in bare minimum. In life, they go in trauma bondings. They even go in hypervigilance, compulsive need to do something, compulsive perfectionism, distrust, etc. And all these are like demons inside mind coming on the surface and making them feel unsafe and restless in their own company. So they run outside. And in spite of having all, they cannot enjoy their own company, embrace themselves with full love and peace, and live the life which they want to live. This is sad. Please check with yourself that which relationship you share with yourself before entering in outside relationships. Their inner impacts and traumas needs to be addressed very safely with the help of processes, therapies, and counselings. They need to do self-regulatory exercises. Breathwork gives very good effect here. This trauma recovery is important. Otherwise, person will never be able to come out of survival mode. He will always be in threat. You can consult any practitioners. Otherwise, I do these sessions. You can come and take an appointment with me. We can heal our inner core wound if we wish to do so. You can do emotional healing. We can also live in peace with ourselves. We also can have loving and healthy human relationship where we feel safe, loved, and inspired. Not everybody abandons. Not everyone take advantage. There are people who are looking for genuine connections, genuine relationships, and you can meet such genuine tribe. We can move towards healing self bit by bit in our pace. Only our healed self can make us create safe and loving relationships with others which we want. We didn't choose our childhood. We did our best to survive. But in that survival, we could not develop ourselves. We need to build ourselves from inside so the energy can come outside and create a new reality. We need to give ourselves help, support, love, which we could not give ourselves in our childhood. We also have our joy, our love, our need of human connections. We also have our space. We also exist. I hope this information will help you in making your life beautiful and cultivate relationships where you feel safe, loved, and encouraged. I'm sharing some free podcast links and YouTube links. They will help you to get more understanding about the subject. If you like this video, Please give your likes, comment, subscribe, and share with your family and friends. Thank you so much for listening me. Take care.